Itty bitty solar panels is all we need. All right, so now we have to stage. Okay, it didn't stage. We have to undock. Switch. Then this has to go retrograde. It's gonna bonk it. It's gonna bonk it. Bonk. It's fine. We have to aim. There's no way that's 2264. Okay, hold on. We just have to get into orbit. Okay, hold on. Disable staging. Get you out of the way. Control from here. Activate engines. Get into orbit of Elu. There we go. It's headless now. It was never meant to be a Kerbal. You guys are weird. You guys are weird. All right. Let us work on getting this thing down now. What do we have coming up? Anything? We got the pole rover in 4 hours. Let's go take care of that and we'll come back to this. We have signal, so we're good. Let's go do the pole rover real fast. Chop the head off. There's no Kerbal. Hey guys. How you doing, Rigzon? Welcome in, buddy. Pinball, it's good to see you. Welcome. How could you do that to the Kerbal? Look, just because you guys... What is that? Phenomenon where people see like faces and things and other things? You guys are just weird. All right, F5. But it was, and now it is no more. Sure. Whatever floats your boat the best. Pareidolia. There you go. That's what you guys have at the moment. How you doing, Chivo? Welcome in. It's like that with clouds too. Oh yeah, of course. I knew it had a name. I just forgot what it was. All right, so we're out here. The sun's itty bitty. Let's get this burn going. This is gonna be like a 2-minute and 10-second burn IRL. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's a Kerbal-shaped rocket and not at the same time. No, that's not how that works, Tiger Fang. That's not how any of this works, my friend. Oh, I know how to spell that word because of the subreddit. I didn't know it was a subreddit. Why is the Science Junior sideways? Pinball? I mean, I can answer that question if you want me to, but you put a kappa afterwards, so I'm not going to answer it. Because you're making fun of me, and I don't appreciate it. How dare you, sir? Or madam? Entity on the internet. All these are going to moons. You're legit curious. What's up, Emoticon? About what? Oh, about the Science Junior? Center of mass. The center of mass on this rover is right here. So this arm is over here, which that's where the center of mass is calculated for the arm. So because it's over there, I had to move this over here. But I wanted to make it look like it was still accessible, that Kerbals could still use it. So I had to tilt it to make it not just be shoved in the middle of the rover somehow weird. So it's an aesthetic choice and a center of mass consideration. All right, where are we going? We gotta get our next burn set up. So we are currently here. This rover is going... What rover is this? This is the pole rover. Okay. So pole is out here. Yeah, I can show you how it performs. Let me get this right here set up and I'll show it to you. I'll show you how it works. All right, so pole is our target. And that gets us really, really close to pole. So I like that. And we're going to leave that just like that. We'll work it out when we get close to it. Alarm clock. Pole rover. All right, so check this out. Let me go to Eve. Eve has one of these rovers right here on the coast. So what happened is we built, or I designed an endgame rover, a rover that can go anywhere and have everything that you need on it. This has a broken solar panel because we broke it by going too fast. Let me charge it a little bit. So this is how the rover performs. It has redundant solar panels on the front and sides. It has headlights. It has all the science you ever needed. It has a control wheel for non-atmosphere places. Has a docking port for integration. And it has a seat for driving. It has 2 antennas. This one broke off, but it has a backup antenna right there, built into the chassis. That way it doesn't break. And then without SAS turned on, here's how it performs. This is how balanced it is. It drives almost like a car. We've had this thing up around here. We've had it up to 45 meters a second, which is why the solar panel blew off. But that's how well it drives, and that's why the center of mass is put the way where it's at. That way, it's nice and low. It's in between the wheels, and we don't have to worry about anything going wrong with it. So yeah, that's we Kerbal rated it, and being Kerbal rated, I assume it'll work everywhere else. So we've got one on Moho, we've got one on Eve, we got one on Gilly. There's one on the Mun. There's one on Moho, or not Moho, Minmus. And then we've got one on Duna and Ike. Drace is in parking orbit right now because the last Drace one failed. And the 5 Jewel Moon ones we're working on at the moment. And then Elu, you just saw we captured Elu, so we're gonna be landing that here soon. But yeah, it's very good. This is one of my favorite designs of rover so far. So here it is at 20 meters a second. And we can just drive it and steer it as needed. And then it stops pretty quick as well. Wouldn't work for you, so instead I found a local village, put your stuff in a chest, and committed die. Okay, NCYN. That works out. All right, let me go to Elu. Let me see what these are first. C. Okay, they're all just C's. I'm trying to find another comment just for fun. All right, Elu. Let's try and land this thing down. Let's be successful with this. And the way this delivers the rover is via sky crane. It's going to hop down, decouple the one docking port. Let that thing go. So we're going to have this up. And then as this thing gets back into orbit, it can shed this stage off via there for extra delta V. And we're going to open the solar panels. They're going to be completely useless, but we have an alternator on here, so we're fine there. I'm going to go ahead and just get ourselves set up for a re-entry of some kind. F5 for safety. And then we are going in. I don't care where we land. I'm not being picky, just as long as we get back down. And then this acts as a relay antenna for the rover. Which exclamation point 50 is a part of the whole plan. All right, there we go. We should have plenty of TWR. It should be like insane. We have 9.4. All right. Looks like we're going to be coming somewhere over here. I'll add a maneuver and slow ourselves down a little more. You don't have to worry about batteries, but I'm going to put it up just in case. That way you guys can see. I like to over battery my computer stuff most of the time. Sometimes I forget. A nice flat spot would be nice. Nothing on the edge of a hill, nothing in a crater. Just somewhere to drop the rover off. The rover can get there by itself. And then that might be our last planned burn for this entire vessel. It looks like we're going to be right on the edge of this crater here. I don't really want that. So we're going to radial out just a hair and kind of get out to this place here. We can drive into there if I want to. That seems fine there. All right, we're coming in. No F5s. No F5s, just in case we completely blow the entire pooch. I F5 before we started coming in, so that's our current quick save point. Switch this over. There's the surface. We'll slow down. Yeah, we can slow down quite dramatically, so I'm not really worried about all that. Getting ready for drop-off. This weighs 2 tons, so it's going to be a huge weight off of this thing's shoulders, no pun intended. And then we should have enough fuel to get back around, especially once we drop this off. $1,000 meters. It's like a rock there we can scan. Touching down onto Elu soon. But we're just gonna, oops. Well, that sucks. I just wanted to hover. crap. Alright, we should be fine. Okay, we're not fine. Crap. Let's close this up. That way we don't break them off. Let's switch to the rover. Sure, we're driving from the right spot here. How you doing, Outer Exodus? Well, this isn't our first one that we tried to land, but this is the first one I've messed up. Let's see. I guess I should turn the motor on here too. That way at least we can get it off. Alright, motor disabled. Brakes. So now we can switch back over to this. Can I pick ourselves up now? Come on. Flip yourself over. Come on, stop it. See if we can't flip it up. Flip it up? Nope. Okay, that's not what I wanted to have happen, but I don't think we broke anything off the rover. That was just the one piece that broke. No, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. I need to... Nope, that was bad. Alright, hold on, that was really bad. Everything's fine till it blows up. That's true, Pinball. Alright, let's try this again. Let's do this time. No, it was rocketing. It just wasn't flying. It was rocking back and forth the whole time. That is a rocket. You're welcome. Just replace the E with an I. Okay, so we're gonna keep ourselves retrograde. How you doing, Novacon? Welcome in, buddy. We'll warp there and get ourselves in here. See, that first one, the first one was just a simulation, guys. See, we're fine. Everything's fine. I wasn't hovering like I wanted to hover, which is why I got sloppy there towards the end. Because it's supposed to drop this off in a hover and then take back off again. And it landed and got... No. Oops. Well, that wasn't really supposed to happen either. See, that wasn't supposed to... Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen either. Hi, Kyle. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. We're gonna try it and see what happens. I've done worse things with other stuff. We'll see what happens for sure. Let's see what we can do with it. It probably won't survive. We can have fun with it at least. Okay, control from here. Awesome. We need to get ourselves retrograde. Just like that. I guess we need to be like radial out, huh? Something like this, maybe? Well, no, I guess this is fine. Right on the horizon. No, but did that just happen? Because it's kind of weird if it did. No brakes. We gotta hit this thing rolling. Get the motors going. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, no, it didn't work. Darn. Yeah, we undocked it by accident. I was trying to pin it so I can undock it later. All right, let's try this again. The retro rockets were the way to go on that one. Thanks. I was trying to do that and not that. That's for later. Kyle, you're so smart. I'd believe you more if your name was like KSP Lord. But you're like a Rimworld Lord, so it's kind of cringy to tell me that kind of stuff. So just stick to Rimworld, okay? You nerd. I'm not the reason why at all. I did not log into your account and do anything to your name. So remove me from this conversation. And then try again. I should probably do this to slow ourselves down. Otherwise, we're going to crash into the surface. Help, I need a moderator. Help me, step moderator. I'm stuck. Okay. There we go. So now we can go 50%. TWR is 5.5. It's so hard to see the surface. It's all white. Hi, Warscar. Welcome in, buddy. Wasn't it bad advice? It was bad advice. But I didn't make him change his name. I wasn't like... He did that. And now we're here. I need someone who can help me search the logs and find my old redemption and then let me know where to get the VODs and Terahdra telling me to change my name. But you do realize that me telling you is different than you actually doing it? If I tell you to jump off a cliff, you jump off a cliff and die, I didn't murder you. I'm not responsible for your death. You're the idiot that jumped off of a cliff. I can be charged? No, I can't. Rubber hot dog? No, I can't. That doesn't sound right. Rubber hot dog, if I wish death upon somebody and then they died of their own volition, I can't get in trouble for that. Warscar, 4 months. Welcome in, buddy. It has been 4. Isn't that crazy? It's good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. All right, so we're going to hover, and then we're going to detach. So I got to keep myself hovering. And then we go, and then we go. We out of here. Done. That was a lot. That was how it was supposed to work. And then we can shed this while we're at it. Okay, perfect. People have been charged for manslaughter. Rubber hot dog. I don't care what other people have done. You're going into a direction that we don't need to be going into. What I'm saying is that's not grounds for anything, dude. How low in Minmus can you go and get data but not get caught by its gravity from orbit? Freaky V, you could jump in the air with a Kerbal and get science. Orbit science. That's one thing you should get in the habit of doing. If you land a Kerbal down, jump him up into the air and do an EVA report. You'll get EVA report from space around whatever. It's hilarious. But yeah, a meter off the ground, freaky. But there's low Minmus science and there's low orbit science and there's high orbit science. So there's 2 different kinds. So depending on where you are, it makes a difference in what science you're getting. All right, there we go. Relay is around. Let's go grab the rover. Low orbit. Well, I don't know what the threshold is. You can find that online. All right, here's the rover, guys. Now, let's get this thing fixed up. So we have to control from here. I need to traction control, friction control. Friction needs to be around like 7 probably for these. Turn on the motor. Drive limiter. I put the drive limiter at 15%. Steering is enabled. Let's get the steering adjusted.